Your life as a world traveler, one life, every civilization. You are born in a small village where most people will never leave, nestled between green hills and endless farmland. It lies far from the great cities marked on maps. Each morning you wake to birdsong, the scent of fresh-baked bread, and familiar neighbors calling your name. Everyone knows one another, knows your family, and knows the expected path of your life. You will grow up, learn a trade, marry someone from a nearby village, raise children, and grow old in the place you were born. To many this is peaceful, good, and safe, but something inside you has always been different. Whenever travelers pass through, you stop everything to listen. They tell tales of lands beyond the mountains, crowded cities, bustling markets selling foreign goods, oceans stretching out of sight, and ancient ruins of civilizations lost thousands of years ago. For others, these are just stories. To you, they feel like memories of a life you have never lived. At night, while others sleep, you sit outside gazing at the stars. You wonder how many people beneath that same sky live on the other side of the globe, what languages they speak, what their homes and dreams are like. One question takes root in your mind: what lies beyond the place I was born? Years go by, you grow older, and the duties of ordinary life settle upon you. Your family wants you to stay. Your friends expect you to follow their footsteps. They warn you the outside world is dangerous, that travelers often lose their money, safety, even their lives. Their warning holds truth. Beyond the village there are no modern roads, no instant communication, no guarantee of food or shelter. World travel is no vacation, it is a fight against uncertainty. Still, your urge to explore never fades. One evening an old traveler arrives. His clothes are worn, his face weathered by sun and wind, yet his eyes burn with life. He does not talk about possessions, but about what he has seen. Huge cities, endless deserts, peoples living entirely different lives. He leaves you with unforgettable words. The world is too large to spend your entire life standing in one place. That night you make up your mind. You will leave. On your departure morning, the village looks unchanged, same houses, fields, and people, yet everything feels new. You are no longer waiting for life to happen. You are chasing answers. You carry only a small bag, a few coins, simple clothes, a notebook, and an old map filled with places you have only imagined. You take one last look at home. You do not know if or when you will return. For the first time, possibility outweighs fear. Your journey starts on foot. At first, everything thrills you. New roads, unfamiliar villages, strangers with stories. You stay in small inns, share meals with unknown people, and learn kindness can exist between strangers. But travel is not always beautiful. Some nights, you sleep under open sky with no shelter. Some days, you walk for hours unsure where your next meal will come. You learn the world mixes beauty and hardship, and you begin to change. You set out wanting to see the world. Walking these roads, you grasp a deeper truth. Travel is not only seeing new places, it is becoming a new person. Months later, you reach your first great city. Crowded streets, towering buildings, shouting merchants. People of varied regions, clothing, tongues, and cultures fill your sight. Overwhelmed, you realize how tiny your old world had been. Your village was only one tiny fragment of something far bigger. This is merely the start. Beyond this city lie ancient kingdoms, forgotten ruins, vast oceans, and unknown lands. Your global journey has just begun. Months after leaving home, initial excitement fades. The world is no longer just colorful traveler tales. Every mile demands sacrifice. Sore feet from endless walking, worn-out garments, unexpected longing for the comfort of your old home. Still, whenever you consider turning back, you recall why you left. You did not flee a bad life. You hungered for what lay beyond it. Now you stand within Europe, heart of the world you once dreamed of. Here ancient empires rose and fell. Kings fought for power. Artists created masterpieces. Millions of ordinary people lived lives almost erased by history. Your first major stop is Rome. Since childhood you have heard its name, once capital of a cross, Continental Empire. You pictured Rome frozen in the past, yet the real city pulses with life. Streets teem with merchants, laborers, travelers, and soldiers. Visitors from distant lands mingle, foreign languages and alien fashions surround you. Rome is more than a city. It is a global meeting point. You tread centuries-old stone roads, touch cold walls of long-abandoned buildings, and stand beneath giant monuments, wondering how many souls once stood where you stand. What dreams, ambitions, victories, and tragedies unfolded right here. One afternoon you visit the Roman Forum, core of the ancient superpower. Once emperors proclaimed triumphs, generals paraded victories, politicians struggled for power, citizens debated Rome's fate. Now silence reigns. Broken columns pierce the sky. Statues have lost their splendor. The once unstoppable empire has turned to history. Amid the ruins you understand. Every civilization believes it will last forever. Every king thinks their realm is special. Every empire imagines its power cannot vanish. But time transforms all things. Rome teaches you a vital lesson. Nothing built by humans is permanent. Leaving Rome, you travel north through countless towns and villages. Europe is not a single unified world. Each region holds its own identity, traditions, and stories. In France, you behold magnificent cities dominated by towering cathedrals built over generations. You watch craftsmen carve stone, continuing work begun by people long dead. You see a profound truth. Many people spend their whole lives constructing things they will never live to finish. They build for future generations, not for themselves. Paris shows you another face of humanity. The bustling city hums with energy. Artists paint on narrow lanes. Musicians perform for passers-by. Merchants sell goods from far-off lands. Every individual carries a personal story, which you record in your notebook. A baker rising before dawn. A young scholar Tobe. An aging soldier recalling old battles. A mother raising children in a busy neighborhood. Gradually you see history is written, not only by emperors and generals, but also by ordinary people, those who wake each morning, work, love, and endure hardship. Next comes Venice. Unlike any place you have known, canals replace roads, boats fill its waterways. Approaching by ship, you watch stone buildings seem to rise straight out of water. Merchants from every continent converge here. Goods from Asia, Africa, and the Middle East flow through its streets. Here you truly grasp connection. The world is not split into separate pieces. It is a huge human network swapping ideas, stories, and discoveries. Silk from one corner, spices from another, tales carried by wanderers. Everything moves, everything connects. Yet your journey also reveals humanity's darker side. You witness war's aftermath across Europe. War-damaged villages, displaced families, young soldiers marching toward battles they may not survive. You once thought travel meant seeking beauty. Now you know every place holds both joy and suffering. Grand cities may hide pain behind their walls. Peaceful landscapes may bear witness to horror. The world is complex and cannot be judged from one angle alone. Years have passed since you left your village. You are no longer the dream-driven youth with a simple map. You speak several languages, have met thousands, and watched human achievements rise and crumble. But curiosity burns stronger than ever. Each answer brings new questions. Beyond Europe stretch deserts, ancient civilizations, and cities born beside Earth's oldest rivers. Your next destination, the birthplace of human civilization, the Middle East. Many years have passed since you set out. The young traveler who departed your hometown feels like a stranger. You have covered endless roads, slept in strange places, listened to countless voices speaking tongues you once thought you would never understand. Still, the world exceeds your imagination. After Europe, you turn east. Past mountains and endless seas lie the Middle East and Asia, birthplace of ancient kingdoms and lost civilizations, where nearly every stone holds memory. Your journey starts in Egypt. After days crossing dry terrain, a colossal shape emerges over the desert horizon. The Great Pyramid. Drawings and travelers' stories could never prepare you for Standing before it, its scale overwhelms. Its massive stones make you marvel how humans built this thousands of years ago. Circling the pyramid and touching its ancient stone, you think of its makers. Laborers hauling blocks under scorching sun. Architects devoting decades to its design. Rulers craving eternal fame. You realize a core human drive. People always want to leave something behind a monument. A story, a memory, proof they existed. In Egypt you explore Nile-side cities. Farmers tend land worked by their ancestors. Boats ferry goods between distant towns. This river gives life to all around it. Without it, Egyptian civilization could never have existed. You learn geography shapes human destiny. Rivers spawn cities. Mountains divide cultures. Seas link distant lands. Where people live shapes who they become. Traveling east you cross immense deserts. Days are blistering hot. Nights freezing cold. The desert feels infinite. You feel how fragile a lone traveler is. A broken water skin, wrong turn or sudden storm could end your journey. You join American caravan whose whole lives are spent traversing these wastes. They teach you travel is not just seeing the world, but linking it. Silk, rare spices, precious metals travel thousands of kilometers through many hands. Long before modern communications, the world was already connected. Eventually you reach Constantinople, city straddling two worlds. Europe behind, Asia ahead, a crossroads of civilizations. Huge city walls tower above you. Markets overflow with sounds, colors and languages from across the globe. You no longer feel disoriented by diversity. Once foreign tongues confused you, now they feel familiar. Differences do not divide humanity, they show human creativity. Leaving this crossroads you venture deeper into Asia toward vast China. When you first see the Great Wall snaking across mountains you fall silent, following the land's contours, climbing mountains and crossing valleys until it vanishes afar. It is far more than military defense, it stands for human resolve. You imagine its countless builders guarding soldiers, families dwelling nearby. History repeats, great accomplishments spring from ordinary, nameless people. Within China's ancient cities, age-old traditions endure. You wander busy markets, watch artisans craft by hand, see scholars study ancient texts, join festive celebrations full of music and light. Though its culture differs, great lie from what you knew. Human feelings remain the same. Parents caring for children, friends laughing together, people striving for better futures. Different civilizations, different languages, shared humanity. Eastward you travel to mountain-forested Japan. Steeped in old customs, you observe samurai, warriors training with iron discipline. Their lives centered on loyalty, duty, and honor. At first you think their strength lies in swords. Soon you see their greatest weapon is their mindset. Years of patience training, mastering fear. You reflect on your own journey. You were not born brave. Bravery came from moving forward even when afraid. Your final Asian stop is India, home of huge cities, old temples, and myriad traditions. You encounter new belief systems, philosophies, and ways of understanding life. For months you learn from people whose worldviews differ from yours. Your core question transforms. As a boy you wondered, how many places can I see? Now you ask, how many difference wait way bant want one? Long ago you left your village thinking you sought the outer world. Now you understand. You were exploring not merely countries, but humanity itself. Every city taught you lessons. Every person changed you. Every culture revealed new possibilities for living. Your quest is unfinished. Beyond Asia's familiar roots lies a continent shrouded in mystery, feared by many travelers. Africa, land of endless deserts, mighty kingdoms, and untouched wilderness, where few outsiders have ventured. Many years have passed since you first took to the road. Time shows in your hair and the weathered lines on your face. The boy who dreamed of far-off lands has crossed multiple continents. Even so, mysterious, often misrepresented places remain. Your next destination is Africa. This continent holds endless landscapes. Powerful ancient kingdoms rose under desert sun. Yet its stories were often overlooked by outsiders. Arriving, you discover Africa is no forgotten wasteland. It is a land full of living memory. You begin at the edge of the Sahara. A sea of sand stretches beyond sight. No roads, no signposts, no familiar landmarks. Only golden shifting dunes driven by wind. Here, you feel smaller than ever. The desert cares nothing for human ambition, wealth, power, or reputation. Kings and wanderers are equal under the open sky. Both must respect nature and fight for survival. You join desert merchants. They move slowly but confident, knowing desert rhythms, water sources, how to read stars to stay alive where one mistake can cost lives. Around campfires, on long nights they share tales. Cities hidden beyond sand, kings of unimaginable wealth, trade routes joining far-off realms. You discover the Si Minglai empty desert is a great highway of human history. For thousands of years, travelers crossed this harsh expanse, carrying not only merchandise but ideas, languages, and beliefs. After weeks of travel, you reach Timbuktu, legendary city of mystery and wealth rising from desert sands. Inside you find a center of knowledge. Scholars study ancient manuscripts, merchants trade foreign wares, students gather to learn. Walking libraries full of handwritten texts brings an important insight. Civilization is not defined by location, but by what people create: knowledge, art, ideas, and dreams. You visit Africa's ancient kingdoms, hearing tales of powerful rulers, vast territories, defending armies, and master-built cities. Stone monuments still stand after centuries of wind and rain. You touch walls built by people almost erased from history. Again, you feel the same realization you had in Rome, Egypt, and China. Humans always strive to defeat time. They erect cities and monuments, leave behind stories, because deep down everyone wants proof their life mattered. Africa also gives you another lesson. History is not only about grand cities and powerful kingdoms. Some of the most meaningful moments happen far from urban civilization. You travel across endless grasslands, watch animals roam free, observe communities living in close harmony with nature. For the first time in years, you slow down. You stop chasing the next destination and simply witness sunrises. Wind the bond between humans and their environment. Civilization is not only about conquering nature, it is about learning to live with it. From Africa, your voyage pushes further. Across the ocean lies the Americas, a world unknown to most people of your era, filled with ancient civilizations, immense forests, and unfamiliar landscapes. Everything feels alien upon arrival. Plants, animals, cultures, languages, as if you have reached another planet. You journey through thick forests where sunlight barely reaches ground. You find impressive cities built deep in wilderness, temples rising above treetops, communities preserving thousands-year-old customs. You confirm the same truth: human civilization does not belong to one single region. It emerges wherever people gather, create, and dream. Traveling the Americas reshapes how you see the globe. For most of your life, you pictured separate continents: Europe, Asia, Africa. The Americas, separate lands, peoples, and histories. Now you see the world was never truly divided. All civilizations belong to one shared human story. Every person you met chases the same basic things: a home, family, purpose, a better tomorrow. Years ago, you left your village to see the outer world. You thought the world existed outside yourself, something you needed to find. But after crossing deserts, oceans, and civilizations, you understand the greatest journey was never across the planet. It was the journey inward, into yourself. Now you have seen nearly all the world has to offer. Only one question lingers: what happens when the traveler finally stops?